Hi guys. C-Drama greets you. The three fire dragons and Bibo were trapped in the Nine Abyss evil prison, with one divine beast and one divine weapon in front of Ming-Chi, unable to exert any divine power at all. Ming-Chi and Ziyuan watched from the sidelines until Kuching killed his beloved with his own hands, causing his soul to fly away. At first Ziyuan thought that Kuching could avoid disaster and change his fate, but now it seems that Ming-Chi's conclusion has been verified, and his fate is destined to be difficult to change. Kuching suffered two major losses in succession. First, he lost his classmate, and then his beloved. All his internal organs were destroyed, and he fell into a coma, and never woke up. Kuching's face was blank, and he was still looking at Ayan in his dream, feeling extremely painful in his heart. Hongxi and others were extremely anxious, worried that Kuching would not wake up. Fortunately, Kuching sensed Ayan's breath, and suddenly sat up and thought that Ayan was most likely in the Yuming realm. Kuching then went to Yumingji in person hoping that Aog could help find Ayan. Aog heard this and denied it, saying that as a low-level divine beast, Ayan was completely unable to withstand the ancient emperor's sword, and his soul had already been destroyed. Kuching didn't want to believe it, and insisted on breaking into Yuming. Aog ordered him to pass the Zongling Palace first. The so-called first level actually meant that he was burned by karma fire, had to break through the illusion of spiritual crying, and fell into the abyss of bitterness before he could reach it. Huangquan meets Ziyuan. It's a pity that there is still no Ayan on the road to hell. Even Ziyuan puts the cruel reality before his eyes and warns him that since he failed Ayan in life, why should he act hypocritically after death? Just as Xiuyan said, Ayan was completely absent from the roster of the tribulation. Kuching left the Yuming realm in despair, only to be told that the person who framed Ayan was Qinglin. Hong Yi and Yanshuang searched frantically, trying to find any trace of Ayan's residual energy, but found nothing. Yanshuang found Hongruo's lost hair pendant nearby. Thinking of her previous abnormal signs and the invasion of demonic energy, it was not difficult to guess that her aunt was brutally killed by Qinglin. For this reason Hong Yi found Lin Mo to thoroughly confirm his idea, and even found out that in order to protect him, his aunt spent most of his spiritual energy making the bracelet. The two vowed to avenge Hongruo and led their troops to attack Qinglin. Unexpectedly, Qinglin was already prepared. Qinglin showed his true colors and used Hongruo Yao Dan as a threat. Fortunately, Kuching showed up in time, and angrily asked Qinglin whether he killed Ayan, but Qinglin did not deny it. Seeing Qinglin unrepentant and killing Hongruo and Ayan one after another, Kuching said no more and killed them with his own sword, keeping Hongruo's demon pill intact. However, Hong Yi hated Kuching for failing to protect Ayan, and the relationship with him had not been repaired at all. Kuching thought that if the demon clan lost the purple moon to illuminate the Buddha, there might be a fairy clan coming to stir up trouble, so he gave the Qingqi Palace Changming Lantern to him. Lin Mo with its protection, he can maintain the balance between the immortal and demon worlds to avoid war again. Because Zishu disappeared out of thin air without a trace, and the three realms are so vast that it is hard to find. Although Aog wanted to find Zishu and enter the Jiayuan evil prison to retrieve the remaining inner elixir, Ziyuan knew that this war between immortals and demons had caused many wasted lives, and he still wanted to find Zishu. Aog needs to continue to be in charge of Yumingji. Lin Mo and Hong Yi placed the Hongruo demon pill in the quiet valley of the demon clan, remembering Hongruo with mixed feelings. Hong Yi bid farewell to Lin Mo and went to the human world to open up wasteland and afforestation to atone for his sins. When the pear forest is full, it will be the day he returns to the demon world. Yan Shuang decided to stay with Hong Yi in the human world and not return to the heavenly palace for the time being, no matter whether it is 100 years or 1,000 years. Qing Yi is the only bloodline left in Daisishan. Kuching arranged for him to go to the human world to experience, and there will be more possibilities in the future. In the blink of an eye, thousands of years have passed, and the world of heaven has completely changed. Since the battle between the immortals and demons, the 5 deities have retired one after another. Hua Shu has become the acting emperor in charge of the heavenly palace. She personally selected the new 5 deities. She was even punished by the red bird for taking the blame and was demoted to the lower world. No one knows what she did back then. The Moria king persuaded Hua Shuzhuo to get close to Kuching. Only with the support of the true god Yuan Qi can he take over the position of true emperor. Kuching has no interest in heavenly affairs and has traveled throughout the country to collect Feng Yin immortal essence for thousands of years, looking for traces of a yin. During this period, Yu hatched out of his shell and was favored by Kuching. In order to restore Ayan's innocence, he worked hard to cultivate the Hunyuan Yunzu. That night in Kuching, he felt Ayan's soul mark again, but when he hurried to Huangquan, Ziyuan hid his breath. After Kuching left, Ziyuan found a trace of immortality left by Ayan. He got that she was protected by Kuching's soul seal and was not destroyed, so he put her in the snow lotus to nourish her. Whether she can survive depends on her luck. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.